Hey Allie, it was finally nice to meet you at the Endurance House Clinic. I'm glad we got to take some run video. A few things I'm looking at is your cadence, how many foot strikes you take a minute. Trying to be around 85 to 91 foot strikes a minute. Then I'm looking at your foot strike. Where do you land? Do you land in front of you? Do you land directly underneath your hips? I'm also looking at whether you have any pronation, where when you land you go inward, versus supination. When you land, you tend to go outward, or do you land pretty neutral, which is flat foot? So just looking from the front view, I saw a little bit of a toe out angle. When I see that, I tend to think about weakness in the hips. It wasn't ever actually a big deal, but it's just something to be mindful of. Now we're going to the side, and you're very upright, so you don't have much of a forward lean. That could be because of the nature of the treadmill, but other athletes that I videoed had definitely more of a lean than you do, so you're very upright. If you just think about forward lean from your hips, that's going to ensure that you're landing, your foot strike is underneath your center of gravity, which is your hips. You have a very good cadence. You have a little bit of an upper body swing, meaning you may have tendencies to cross over the midline with your arm swing. So just something to be mindful of. Other than that, the angle of your arm from your shoulder, elbow to wrist looks okay. You know, when you go faster, think about driving your elbows from behind. Again, I just want to point out how upright you are. Doing the Superman drills, doing some butt kick drills, and some other drills I'm going to send you should help with that forward lean. Because, now that I'm looking more at your foot, it looks like you're trying to overstride by reaching out in front of you, when I don't think you have to. I think you need to just do some forward lean, and that'll take care of that. You do land very much on the top of your midfoot. You're not landing toey. You're definitely not landing on your heel. I think over time, if you continue to land like that, you could develop some calf issues. That's the only thing. It's not major. I've seen a lot worse where people don't even put their heel down at all. Again, we discussed, I think you said you were a sprinter, and so that's just your natural way of running. So I'm not gonna say that that's bad. I just want you to be mindful of it in case any ankle, shins, or calf issues occur. It could be from that foot strike. Other than that, I think right now that just really the big thing I want you to work on is that forward lean. That's your accelerator. When you want to go faster, you should lean forward more, and it will help drive you faster. Let's talk a little bit about your knee drive, your heel lift. You definitely could get more heel up to your butt. You're barely lifting your feet off the ground. You have a good push off. I think if you thought about driving your knee forward as well as lifting your heel to your butt, that's going to increase that leg turnover. That's going to help with your forward lean, and definitely, I think, help with your foot strike. So continuing to look at you from behind, that's where I really can see if you have any major pronation going on, supination going on at foot strike, which you don't. Because you are such a upper midfoot striker, I would have thought you had a little bit of supination going on, but that's definitely not a highlight that I see at all. Again, arm swings look good. Hips look pretty even. Shoulders look even. Let's go look at the other side. See if I notice anything from the other side. I think you're in good shape. Again, the major thing is forward lean. Again, that's free speed. That's your accelerator. Lifting your legs up, meaning driving your knee forward as you lift your heel up to your butt. Doing the drills that I'm going to send you should definitely help out with that. So if you have any questions, let me know. I look forward to following you on your progress, and I hope you make it a great day.